Copilot is the newest product on the block for Formstack. At this time, only a limited number of customers have access to this tool. If you don't have access, don't worry. We have a form you can use to request access for yourself. Today, though, we're going to build a service agreement workflow with Copilot using our Formstack products together. Within Copilot, you're able to build powerful workflows with data collection, document generation, and e-signature. To get things started on our service agreement workflow, I'll show you my final workflow in Copilot, and then we'll build the pieces. Here you're looking at my form step. Then we'll hop and look at my document step where I'm mapping some of the information from my form over to my document. Here you can see how I'm able to use that intelligence data to inform my document. And then we'll take a look at my sign step, where we want to identify who should sign and when in the process using that same data from the form. Now let's hop in and look at the elements. First, we'll look at my service agreement form. You can see I've dragged and dropped a few fields over, including name, business name, address. I've also styled my form to make sure it matches my completely fake but legitimate business. Then you can look at my settings where I've applied, where I can apply integrations, or where I can add notification emails like the one I've noted there. Now let's look at my document. This is where I'm able to build in those intelligence fields that I want the data from my form to be included in my document. You can see I'm using the new documents builder where I'm able to create new merge fields and drag and drop those over. I've also highlighted the places where I want my signer to sign. You can see I'm using the signature tag where I can either do a signature date or initial. I turn these pieces of text white purely so they don't show up on my final document. You can see I'm editing one live here. And finally, the sign step is actually where we build the workflow. So now that I have my elements created in Forms and Docs, I'll build my new workflow, same as the one I showed you at the start. Here I'll create my drag and drop my form step and then select the form that I created, service agreement. I'm using the search at the top to find that. I'll click into my service agreement and then I'll go into Formstack Documents. Here you can see I'm dragging and dropping to map the data. Once I get that document found with search, you'll see that I drag and drop to map the data from my form to those merge tags, those merge fields that I created in Documents. Specifically, I'll look at business name, service, representative, and address. Once I've completed this, you'll see that I get a modal that says, hey, looks like your document has some signers. Yep, that's correct, I do. So I'll go in and I'll pull over my first participant, which is my customer, and then the second participant, who is the business member they are working with. Here, we're easily able to use that data from that form and populate who's going to sign and where they are going to sign. Copilot is using that initial merge tag, the signature tag, that we pulled in from Documents to identify where a signer should sign. Here you can see I have my steps. I'll now easily test my workflow right here with my service agreement. Of course, for this test instance, I'm just going to use fake business data. And if I'm the user, merely all I want is I want to fill out this form, and then in my email, I will have that signature, that document to sign. Super easy, super simple, all built within Copilot.